Serena's the only one left here. I'm speechless.
I was like trying to set up storyline and everything. They just ran in and killed Serena.
Yeah.
At the very least, one frag, maybe a couple more. Just for a bit of a morale boost.
That's exactly what they needed. Maybe isolate the fights, but no, Kamiyu from Cubby. Zipto with another dominant start, carrying momentum from Icebox over here to Haven.
You just gotta notice the setup from Zipto again. It's honestly nothing too fancy, but you do want to highlight some of the key pieces of utility. For example, the nanostorm's already being propped off, but that's thanks to Camus Paranoia all the way towards the back of sight. It hits everyone, and ZETA just weren't quite able to react. So definitely needing to see some more defensive positions or some just early quick push-outs if you really do want to take that map control up against Zipto. Whatever it is, they need to be decisive with their movements. Zipto are decisive, already getting the spike into B.
Yeah, they didn't need to do as much. You know, it is going to be a retake, maybe. But look at Shirazi, though. Might get spotted by the cam. But this is going to be tricky as Tara stays on the spawn. Here comes the flank. Serena with a beautiful shot onto Kamiyu. Alexi with a trade across the map. Look at this aggressive style as Suzu decides to take Tara down as well, making it incredibly doable as UR decides to put it onto half. Now Shirazi, the only one left here. Flashpoint already as Shirazi dodges that blind! And the snake bite is going to kill Suzu off. 1v1 situation. She has an upgrade. She knows where she is. They just need to spray it down. It's still half, but she can't find the chase! And Zipto still is able to hold on out for that round.
Well played by Shirazi, in with the preemptive snake bite, but that's it. Even though it was a Zipto round win, a good eco from ZETA Division.
Yeah.
They took all of those guns away, and that's what you want to see. Serena in with the kills from Garage. She did not let anything affect her. And even though she got traded off, her teammates wrapped back around from behind. And at the same time, it's just the Akko and Suzu combo. I need to see a lot more of that and more decisiveness. If they want to push in, just go.
It is definitely a good sign of life for ZETA Division here. Having to be more proactive, be more confident. But yeah, backside, Moko still gonna remain there unless she wraps around. She has a vandal, but can't see a thing.
Aftershock and fault line, though, it does catch a little bit. Shirazi just marking down into A. They're gonna take a little bit of utility to re-clear. UR has a big job to do. Information called, rotations called, and maybe at least a kill while Zipto tries to push in.
Oh, Legendary's on top of the box, kills the one by Graffiti. Akko, though, gets her down. Kamiyu as well with a lot of multiple frags across the map. 2v3 now, and now the spike has been planted.
Not an impossible retake.
Not at all.
He's just waiting for the smokes to go away first. Suzu has a relay, and she could use that to start things up. Serena to push off of it.
Interesting though, here comes Suzu dropping onto hell, but the crouch and the coordinated kills alongside Shirazi. Zipto with a 3-0 start here on Haven.
The movement's just a little bit off. I could tell what she wanted to do,
Yep.
like hop onto the box and then slide into hell. That could throw off, you know, Tara's crosshair, maybe allow her to pick up the kill, and then from there take another fight. But yeah, it was a little bit off, and Shirazi was just doing a good job at holding off the other angles. So once again, Zipto a lot faster, a lot quicker, a lot more confident than ZETA right now. They just send it in towards B, rotate back, in towards A, and this time they're going towards C, keeping ZETA on their toes.
Exactly, this might be another fast execute. The camera, maybe that tripwire onto platform will slow them down a little bit, but having to jump through that, the utility, the lineups, everything is clear.
Trips being set up as well. Off towards the back side, the camera's been spotted out. Anari in with the Blade Storm. ZETA trying to be careful not to feed them more alt orbs.
Here we go.
Akko setting up for it.
There we go, there's the Paranoia fault line. Suzu Overdrive activated, but they're all stacked up onto C long already. Fast lane just to block, but the spray amongst the smoke is gonna be enough. Veneri playing fairly close, but the Blaze Storm not even needed. The spray down and the Blades just mows every single Zeta player off of the map.
It's a mind game, Riku, and you're seeing it. You had the pieces of utility. The fault line paranoia, right? That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
But it was sent into a site that was empty.
Yep.
Because they're not sure. They're not sure if Zipto is hiding on site or if they're back towards C long. And the normal thing to do if you are Zipto is to have, at least a couple of players on site and then the rest of them towards C long. Zipto just fully anticipates it. Now you've got the rifles bought up, a couple of sprays, but look at the push back in.
Oh, another fast one at that. Here comes the bird, the flash. We don't know the two members are onto B, but it's going to be a link push. Akko still playing amongst the smoke. The Seekers are going to expose their position, and that's why they want to run away. Moko, amongst the chaos, able to take down Shirazi. Akko's still alive. They're now sandwiched onto Link. You are with a very important crack, and that's her third. Tara, she is onto Cubby, surrounded by the rest of Zeta members. She doesn't know if somebody's going to come from behind. Not at all. But it's going to be a crossfire as soon as she tries to peek. You are with her heroics. Gets a 4K and brings Zeta back into this series.
I love her name. You are the hero. You are the defender of the A site. You are with the 4 kills. And that's what you want to have from Zeta. Instant sprays out. They had the reads. They fell back a little bit. And as soon as Zipto continued to push through, smokes out, flashes out from Akko, and fault lines as well. You also have You Are in with the recon. It allows for the team to pick up more kills. So after that round, I doubt Zipto wants to rush into B again. And Zeta gets to play around that.
Oh, every single time you think, but hold that thought though. Yuar is able to catch off Veneri off from the sky. Suzu with a follow-up kill onto Shirazi. This is a much, much better start for Zeta.
Fantastic response and also allowing for Suzu to push up as well. Now, Zipto reeling from the loss, trying to figure out which site they want to head into. UR is marking B off from the A-Link angle. You got Moko in with a bit of support as well, and they are reading this B push.
And the Moko, you are onto the double link. Moko repositioned onto the backside. Cameo finds UR first, however, as Moko tries to peek off of a trade, but it fails. Serena and Suzu. Let's see how they do.
Yeah, slightly slower push. If anything, Suzu perhaps from the back might be able to catch Zipto off guard, but then you need Serena to create a bit of chaos on the site first. Unfortunately, not quite able to happen. It's all down to Suzu.
Do they anticipate that she's going to be coming from window? She only has a couple of slides left. She's going to try to get a kill, but Dara anticipates the window peek.
Yeah, this is a terrifying Zipto to face off against. Everyone is on the same page. Everything is flowing. Normal times, you might think at least one player might be slightly off and not looking back towards window, but Tara is there. Zeta, initially good on the approach, but off towards the back of the site. I mean, you would have thought, just thinking about it, they were marking the angles. Perhaps Moko could have tossed in the paranoia, but not quite sure what it was. Not quite sending that through. And you are falling down as well. Off to the next round, and Eric back in with the operator.
She's just not stopping, man. And Neri, as long as she has the operator, she's going to maximize that to the fullest potential.
Zeta half buys, sort of. They do have B presence and they could push out onto it, but that's the tricky thing about a map like Haven. Slightly more confined spaces, and you always want to anticipate your opponent sending in a bit of a lurk.
Exactly. It's a big map, but a lot of these compressed areas, just as you said. But now they're moving towards A. With 50 seconds on the clock, you get to see the flash, you get to see a lot of moving parts already. Tara with alert though, as Akko anticipates that and never leaves the site. As Cameo with a from the shadow teleport, Suzu gets taken down.
That was an opportunity for her.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe that just happened. Now Serena falls as well. And now they're just looking at Link. And the dog is gonna just try to jiggle peek. for Alexi here. A fall line to slow down the push. And the one-way smoke is going to shut everything down as ZETA still unable to catch up just yet.
Yeah, 1-6 scoreline, Riku. I might just want a timeout just to let the players get themselves mentally reset. This is what I'm talking about. You know, it's that thing where, like, I think it's relatable to everyone. Whether or not you play games or you play sports, you know what you want to do, but your body can't quite execute it.
Yeah.
That's what we just witnessed. Suzu knew what she had to do. Suzu knew where that From the Shadows was or where, you know, players from ZETA might be, and she slid in expecting to get the kill. But the spray wasn't there. The gun, the recoil control wasn't there. And that means, you know, something's up mentally and you need a timeout, a breather, just to find yourself back in. Coach definitely has a bit of input as well, so maybe adjusting some of the defensive setups, but whatever it is, right? In the pre-phase, just, you know, buy up the Vandal, practice, you know, I mean, they know exactly what they need to do. They're all used to it, but mentally there's something there that's staggering them.
And you know that feeling, right, when you're in the zone? Everything feels like it's slow motion. Everything feels like you know what to do at the exact moment. But because of Zipto's quickness, it feels like ZETA has yet to access that mode. Everything feels so fast. It's so hard to catch up.
You're in the zone. You got, like, lightning in your eyeball.
Exactly. You've got your aura.
You got your aura.
You got your aura.
ZETA, they've got the 3 ultimates. Not the buy in this round, but at the very least, trying to read Zipto and to learn more about how they're going to play and approach the map.
Tag Smoko. This is Tara? Tara has been really amazing at a lot of these holds, actually. Maybe her now leading the charge as well into Garage. A little bit of duel against Akko.
All right, calling out the positions. They know where the op was. Suzu coming back in to check and clear.
Oh. You are with a flash now, aggressively pushing through, but Tara is so ready for that.
Yeah, good attempt. It would have been a good punish play, but that's just Zipto being ready on the other side. They did not get bothered by those flashes. Suzu now in position with the Bucky. So it's information for ZETA. It's either B or A, more likely A. Serena, she only has a classic though. Blocked off from the top of heaven as well. Not much she could really do from her position. It's all down to Suzu.
Here we go.
30 seconds left.
Bucky on the flank. Everybody's pretty much close to walking away from a lobby. Shirazi, a shot onto Mogo. Camu just whittling down the numbers of ZETA. And Suzu, unfortunately, as much as she wants to dodge everything, Zipto just knows where to look.
And this, how many flawless rounds have we seen from Zipto, or near flawless? It's quite a bit. A lot of these rounds going down to just, well, spike plants and kills as well. And that would really pad up their stats once we look at the post-stat screen. But that's it, Zipto. Like you mentioned, Riku, everything's flowing for them. They're marking the angles. They got information off of it. They rotate off of it. ZETA now in with the full buy. Maybe some kind of a retake play. You have the Rolling Thunder. You have the Neural Theft as well. Just gather information about the site. Perhaps if you get the opening pick too. But definitely needing to stay very, very cautious. Moko trying to reposition towards back plat. Her head already spotted.
Here.
But the rest of the team not really moving out as well.
Yeah, every single time. They're not able to get, you know, first blood. I think ZETA are not afraid. Sometimes they're not afraid to peek and take a duel. Here comes the smoke now. It is going to disappear. Alexi, ready for the angle onto CT. The shrouded step is going to make them disappear. Rolling Thunder, just as you said, now being utilized. Alexi, once more, just creates so much hurt for ZETA Division. Suzu and Serena just wants to save this round. And unfortunately, Suzu, against 3. Okay, 1 is planting. Maybe this could be it. There's slides available. But no, Tara with a swing to the face. 8-1, Zipto. They're so close to the double digits.
ZETA has played this map 10 times throughout the year. They are not inexperienced, but once you take a look at this little retake or side hold play, like I would have preferred if, you know, Akko alongside some of the other players had more vision from garage into the site. Yes, they would have been smoked off, but at least they can spray through the smoke. For Moko as well, though, instead of placing the dark cover towards the mouth of C long, maybe the site smoke up towards the side of flat would have been a little bit better, and then the paranoia through. But now, nearing the end of the first half buyout, Suzu desperate in with the overdrive.
Oh, against the operator, maybe it might be a doable matchup here. She's on the chase, she's on the prowl, and yet there is a shorty. You gotta be careful! Shirazi shuts her down and puts her in her place. And Eri removes the equation, removes the numbers, and Zipto is so close to the double digits.
If they end this first half 11-1, that is going to spell trouble for ZETA. And I did not anticipate this, Riku. Not only is it the kills coming out from Zipto as well, the fact that they are reading the plays incredibly well and just holding angles, you know, waiting for them to push out. You've got the crowd kind of working against ZETA. Because you are in Southeast Asia after all. I would love for a couple of ZETA fans, though.
Here we go. Suzu towards the side. Come on. Relentless rather. Suzu on towards this cubby, but Shirazi and Alexi finds her anyways. Akko, they're more aggressive now. They're gonna go right in. Now it's a 2v2. In an instant, it feels like they're breathing life into this round. But we've seen rounds where it has slipped before.
I don't want to count them out.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have the position, Akko, and Aftershock available as well.
Alexi, beautiful off angle here. And Eri on top of heaven. Now it's 1v. Double digits now for Zipto. And I thought that could have been it, Quack.
All start to slip away, Akko. Not quite anticipating the off angle. It's just so unfortunate. And look at this final round. I think Aneri just tossed away the operator. She has like 1 point away from the blade. This signals that it's gonna be a really aggressive, fast-paced final round. What does ZETA have in store for us on the other hand? 4 Guardians, 1 Bulldog. Not a lot of ultimates online. You are, though, close to hers. If she pushes out because of that dark cover, picks up the Hunter's Fury, she might be able to use that to find an advantage. Suzu.
Flash is ready, though. They're ready to push garage. They don't check the side, and she becomes patient. Suzu gets a double before she falls, at least. That'll help
Serena
phenomenally. There is Eri coming from garage. On the CT, you are with a Hunter's Fury to the face, and the jiggle peek from Serena. This is exactly what ZETA needs.
They finally managed to do it! Once again, it's the same story from the previous map of Icebox.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They managed to bring things back. The sudden desperate plays. Suzu, everything connecting mentally. Everything connecting in her nervous system as well. The shots through from garage. Akko landing a few. You are with the Hunter's Fury.
Hopefully, they're able to take that momentum to the second half. But first, we're gonna take a short break.
To him.
Welcome back, everybody. This could be it. ZETA Esports, 3 rounds away from being crowned Game Changers Pacific's champions. Unless ZETA from Japan is able to bring it back in this map.
It all starts with the pistol. We've had great performances all throughout the day. The final one from that first half shows that ZETA is more than capable. They're all bunched up towards the middle now.
Maybe this crossfire might end up disastrous for them unless they're prepared for it. Here comes the flash, the crossfire unmoving. They're firing shots in the middle as Alexi finds the third. And this pistol is so important to set the tone of the second half. And it doesn't seem like ZETA is getting the better end of the stick. Moko trying her best to reel it back in. Alexi so low, but the shots just don't connect. ZETA Esports wins the pistol.
Off of the pistol, Riku, this just might be it. Can only imagine what ZETA are looking to purchase up on the next round. That's it. I mean, look at this. The fault line, even with the flashes, even with Suzu trying to airstrafe off to the left side closer to C, Inari's able to land her shots. Alexi is there to support, and everything's slowly starting to fall apart for ZETA. They're forced back into the game. It's Stingers, it's Sheriffs. Is it enough?
Always indeed the question here, as they want to play aggressively this time. It worked out. Slide across. Crossover, Paranoia, not gonna peek. All the utility being flushed right into sewers. Suzu with a jump peek, and they're trying to coal at her to death.
They pushed her, they gave her too much pressure. She tried to jump away, and then Inari connected the shot. Now, the remaining 4, thinking about a garage push. You got the turret there, though. Instantly, you're gonna have Tara back in to investigate.
And it's a Spectre too. She could be deadly. She could spray everyone down. Unless they go from different sides. Instead it's the Outlaw! That's gonna meet your doom! Tara adding in to the world of hurt. ZETA. Moko trying to be sneaky, but the jumping jacks is just gonna reveal her place. And ZETA is so close, they can taste it. Let's end this.
Yet another flawless round for the bag. What could be the final round now?
Ooh.
I mean, this is just a masterclass of hurting your opponents into these open lines where ZETA has that Outlaw being prepped up. Something that future teams will want to study for sure, but now 2 Outlaws still in the round. And just some Bulldog Spectres, Stinger Sheriffs being purchased up by ZETA. They're trying to keep the utility this time.
Let's see here. This could be the final round. This could be it where we crown the champions of GC Pacific. Tara is now underneath the smoke. Serena with a flank, but ZETA is so ready for this. Unless they give up this angle, no! The flick from Serena is massive. Alexi is gonna do an off angle. They need more reinforcements alongside Kamiyu. Suzu is entering the sights, sliding into hell. And now it is them taking more numbers against ZETA.
Sidelines are good. And now it's all down to a couple more players from ZETA. Alexi spotted out.
Oh, here we go. Unless Alexi has managed to save her life multiple times. She has a Bulldog. You can't count her out just yet. Suzu gets the kill onto Alexi. And now Shirazi, with only just a Sheriff, gonna get stunned. She's full health, but the spike is ticking. Doesn't have a lot of time. And Akko takes her down. And ZETA gets to live another round.
Staring down the face of death, and ZETA just continues to stand tall. This is what you want from a team like this. They continue to push. Serena in for the lurk. She dealt enough damage to pull the attention away from her team. And then you got Suzu. You got the rest of the team getting the spike down. Akko with the final aftershock as well. ZETA, they can definitely bag a couple more rounds. But it's also ZETA in with the final buy. Guardian, light shields for Kamiyu.
This could be it.
Hold.
Shirazi, Suzu leading now the entry fast lane, every single thing. There's a trade, and Neri with a double. Akko takes her down though. She only is with the Sheriff, and now it's 1v2. All up to Tara to end it here, and now be named champions, but not just yet. UR says, nope, we're still going.
Still pushing in, still able to collect on some wins. They've just broken Zipto's economy. This was not what you expected coming into a round like this. I noticed on the mini-map, ZETA, they were pushing all the way through, not stopping whatsoever. Thanks to the fast lane as well, they were blocked off. Zipto, on the other hand, though, they had the right reach. They pushed out a garage, and I thought they would get the trades, but no, ZETA got them instead. Thanks to sharp shooting players like UR and Suzu. Back in, though, and Neri has to Blade Storm.
They've anticipated this. Neri already down to yellow. Health bars, Tara will retreat for now.
All the way back into A. Alexi hears all.
Oh, do they check this? Oh no! An Eldron timing! I thought that's gonna be a transfer. Looks like that's gonna be a no. A little bit of deja vu here. Suzu is just gonna clear the entire site, and this might be a retake as the neural theft kicks in.
They know they're right around the corner. Akko has the utility as well. Moko.
Ooh, 1 for 1. Moko with a double. Whittling down the numbers of Zipto here. They only have the link angle. They're already creeping right in. They've eliminated possibly the crossfire. They've identified it, and they try to peek 1 by 1, but it's no use at all. ZETA now 5-12.
Most guns kept and sustained over onto the next round as well. This is what you need to keep the wins going. Yes, it's a big gap in between the two teams, but whatever ZETA can get is what they'll need. Zipto now, the full buys back in. Alexi in with the Seekers. Tara a couple away from her lockdown, and a Neri. The big guns coming into the game. Suzu has a judge in an overdrive though.
Oh, might see aggressive.
Oh, Neri.
Slide into the sides. Perhaps B might be an angle here. Of course, Suzu is just so mobile. Overdrive at the ready. Decides to just add pressure onto B, and then they move right across onto Garage instead. They're just scaring them. Serena, First Blood, Cameo, no controller anymore. Suzu just surgically removing every single corner out in here. There's one backside, but Alexi says no! Stop! We want the championships right here and now. 3v3, and Neri lying and waiting with this operator shot. If UR peaks this could be disastrous. And that's exactly what happened. Post-plant positions, unless Zipto does not allow them to breathe. But Suzu says, we're gonna take Alexi down. 2v2 now. The smoke dissipates. Suzu with a peek. Doesn't find the shot. Tara, can you clutch this? And there you go! With a 20-series win streak for their entire run this season. Undefeated, Zipto Esports are your game changers, Pacific champions!
Well deserved. Alexi loving the camera as well. The whole team putting in so much work up to this moment. They've already claimed their spot to Berlin. And you have that one question in your mind. What more can they do? On towards the map of Haven, though. Just doing so much. The celebrations from Kolbat as well. They were relentless. They were all in the zone. They all knew what they had to do, and they just did it. But still, bit of a round of applause to ZETA. They put up such a good fight. That final moment in towards the second half, we thought it would have been it. But in with the 4 spies, in with the plays, they were still able to push them so close.
There were so many close calls. There were so many times where it felt like they could come back. It was a 13-5. And it felt like towards the end, it was down to a 2v2. And there we go. We've got our game changers, Pacific champions, Zipto Esports. They're gonna start really strong, undefeated, heading on over to Berlin.
And that's all you want to think about. Eyes on the prize. Berlin is there. That trophy is yours to claim, and bigger ones lie in wait. Rematches, international challenges. For now, just celebrations.
Yeah, I know. They look very happy. I mean, wow. Their performance, their domination, their hard work. ZETA Esports truly deserved it. The SCA representatives, the #1 seed coming from that sub-region. There were a lot of heavy expectations, and they delivered.
They don't seem to let those expectations and pressure get to them.
True.
Even with slight mishaps on maps like Abyss, I'm still going to throw that out there. It wasn't always perfect. They dropped a couple of maps so far this year, but from those losses, they always learn, and they always tighten things back up once you go into the next map, and the next map, and the next map. Berlin is just about 1 month away, and with the performance that we're seeing from today, if this is that same form that they're going to carry over into Berlin, you just wonder what kind of damage they can do to the other regions in the Valorant Game Changers world. EMEA, NA, you all have to watch out because ZETA Esports is here to play.
I mean, last year, most of the players have already made a huge impact during 2023 Game Changers Championships. And it's so nice to see them again. We're going to be in for such a huge treat. The way that they're so extra confident, they're so aggressive, that again, the way that they're able to create these flawless rounds, play off of each other, every single one from ZETA Esports is a playmaker.
Incredible. I mean, 10 out of 10 post plants. Everyone just stick around because we will have the winners interview set up pretty soon. But I mean, just look at this again. I think I really want to keep my eye on what the overall statistics would be for Alexi in this grand final, because she had huge numbers from the previous ones. She even has big numbers in this map. 13-5. She got 18 kills, only 9 deaths, always supporting an Airy. Her teammates there just locking everything down as well. I mean, Camille is just the ultimate support player.
I know, Alexi, yes, as you said, 3 maps in a row, MVP. The way that she's able to juggle being front-facing, being
initiator,
able to... Yeah, as an initiator, and still sort of lead the charge from time to time, and still not die, it just really means that she's able to make her life of value, you know?
Yeah, always such an incredible player. The ace picked up on Icebox as well.
Yeah.
Some funny antics. She's always a personality to watch on the screen, on the stage. But at the same time, I mean, just for ZETA, I really do want to, give them credit for everything that they've shown so far throughout this entire tournament. Remember, at the beginning, they were a little bit rocky, a little bit in their own heads. But once they started to shake that off, I mean, the first Game Changers regional LAN, they really started to get accustomed to the stage. They started to feel themselves. Serena coming in with 4 kills here and there, and also just everyone gelling in together. Akko, Moko, like you mentioned, Suzu there to pop things off. And you also have UR. I think she had some incredible moments on this map, especially on this map, because picking up the alt orb for the Hunter's Fury, that's what really gave ZETA Division that resurgence in this second half.
Yep, let's not forget Serena with some of her heroics as well, and some of the previous maps being able to utilize a lot of the Sheriff plays. But of course, this is how it all boiled down from our top 4 of GC Pacific and ZETA Esports at the end of this road. It is a 3-0 in such a dominant fashion. 20 series win streak, and they are indeed the champions.
For first place, gotta love the logo.
Yeah.
Live updated graphics, but at the same time, I mean, yes, you're absolutely right, Riku. 3-0 is a big performance. We are just waffling a little bit, waiting for the stage to set up. I'm gonna be honest, but no, I mean it's really such a big thing because you look at that performance from Icebox. I don't think you would all see another team performing that tremendously well in a grand finals. Normally you're coming to grand finals, you're thinking, all right, best of 5. I'm a little bit nervous, but not for ZETA.
Yeah.
They kicked off Icebox with a bang. And they did not slow down even after that. It's just explosion after explosion.
Not at all. And as you've seen yesterday, it is the #1 seed coming through. It is ZETA Esports. But of course, for all the ZETA Division fans out there, of course, there's
Japanese fans.
Japanese fans out there, they're still going to they're still going to Berlin, coming in as the #2 seed.
Yeah, GCC.
Yeah.
I really love that. I love that we have, I mean, yes, sometimes, you know, Southeast Asian fans, the Southeast Asian bias in us, we want to see, like, oh, let's get more spots for Southeast Asian. No, I mean, I really love the fact that we have East Asian representatives as well. Korea or, you know, ZETA Division. It's always lovely to see because they have such a booming game changer scene and also a booming Valorant scene as well. Like the whole country loves this game, and there are so many fans there who would love to support, whether it's ZETA Division, Fennel, or even Mirror Gaming.
Yeah, there's a lot of big, you know, orgs, communities, very, very, you know, very well invested into the Valorant scene, not only as an esport, but as a game itself. Everybody feels like they're part of it, including streamers. So it's really nice to see the community come together on Twitter when they were all giving their energies to ZETA Division. But of course as well, you know, ZETA Esports, they were in the Philippine news this morning, actually.
Oh!
Yes, they were. They were in Philippine local news, and they were able to, you know, say that, yeah, we've got Filipino representatives coming to Berlin, and a lot of the people were celebrating in the local news. So shout outs to, you know, all, you know, the coverage that are coming in to, you know, watching Game Changers, and we're really, really grateful for the support.
Yeah, it's honestly so freaking cool that we have, you know, players, esports players now in the news as well, Valorant players for Philippines. But also, yeah, I wish I was a part of the Japanese community a little bit. They're so cool.
Yeah, they are so cool. But of course, you know what's cool? The main stage, as we're gonna celebrate the champions with Victoria. Let's take it away.
And let's congratulate your champions for Valorant Game Changers Pacific, ZETA Esports. Tara, quick question. How heavy is that trophy?
It's quite heavy, actually.
Well, you are one-handing it really well.
Okay, I'm used to it.
Well, actually, speaking of, as the IGL, you have a lot of strong personalities on your team. How do you keep them in order? Is it the strengths of your arms?
No, actually, the main IGL was switched into Alexi 1 month ago. So I'm the secondary IGL, but because I have a lot to catch up and I cannot focus on a lot of things, so we split it into like different people. So now it's easier for me, and the team is more in sync also.
Oh, that's great. So it's a full team effort.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, Aneri, we know every duelist needs their initiator. You and Alexi are often looked up to as this dynamic duo. What is it about your chemistry in the server, in the game, that makes you guys so unique and so powerful?
I think me and Alexi, when we're doing in-game things, right, we don't sugarcoat things to each other. So whenever she messes up her recon by like 1 centimeter, I will flame her the whole game. And we kind of like, that's why our chemistry is so good, because we're so transparent with each other. And like, we can just say like, Alexi, what are you doing? You know?
Do you agree with that, Alexi?
Yes.
All right, well, Alexi, your team has been to Game Changers Championships before. What's different about how your team is going to approach championships this time versus last year?
I think this team are way more close to each other than the last year. And our team right now is more open to each other also when it comes to criticisms. So we improve so fast when it comes to like mistakes in game and stuff. So yeah, I think later in Champions, we're just going to see what's going to happen, and we're just going to work together as a team.
That's awesome. Love to hear. We love the chemistry on the server. Camille, this is the first Game Changers LAN for APAC ever. Can you share what your favorite moment was, whether it's in this tournament or just being here in Thailand?
First of all, thank you for the wonderful question. My favorite thing about this tournament and this time is meeting other people, like other players, other players on C, even the Sisu, fellow Pinays, because this is the first time we actually like get to meet each other, because it's online ever since, you know, so it's a great experience also.
Yeah. Strategy, do you agree with that? Favorite moment?
Yes.
All right, well, Shirazi, a big question for you guys. How do you want Zipto to be remembered? When people speak of Zipto esports, what should they be thinking? The fans or your opponents?
I want to say unstoppable. We are planning to keep our title top 1 in APAC for a long time. Not only in APAC, can be in World Champs too. So yeah, we're looking forward to playing in Berlin.
Well, you ladies have looked absolutely unstoppable here, and we have Coach Kolbat. Now, what is your proudest moment here? What is a big challenge you guys have overcome that you are so proud of?
Personal growth of my players and how much more like they have learned and grow together as a team. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Coach. He was going to give an Asian dad answer earlier. He was like, this was baseline. But I'm glad. I think you guys should be very proud of yourselves. Now, before we send you guys off to Berlin, are there any words for your fans or even non-believers before you guys try to go for that trophy over in Berlin? It's an open question.
To the non-believers, just keep not believing because we're just gonna keep winning everything. So, yeah. And thank you for the fans.
To all of our supporters, thank you so much for supporting us since we were Team SMG until now in ZETA Esports. And I hope you continue believing us next championship. So, yeah. And thank you for ZETA Esports also for giving us the support that we need. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a final round of applause for your champions of Game Changers Pacific. And for those of you here in the audience, thank you for joining us and supporting Game Changers. And for those of you watching us home as well, we will see you in Berlin for Game Changers Champions. What was that? I saw you some twerking on the...
Let's have a good time, night of the century. Our best days can't be done. All the good times turn into memories, and the revelry goes on. Let's have a good time, night of the century. Our best days can't be done.
Inside of the second half, they are set up perfectly. Yes, this was an ammo. She doesn't fall back to reload, swaps over to Shorty, and takes down. She's able.
Alexi is going to be diffusing. She's going to stick it. A single thing. No, bring it down. Zipto takes map number 1 in this grand final. You're able to find Moko. Now onto yellow control.
Got some utility to work with.
Moko though coming from up. Serena blinded and cleaned up in as well. About and they're pushed out of there, but yet of course Shirazi's spray stepped out, even with a shorty, and Aries just gonna try to push more space. Moko and you are trying to salvage the round at least, but in an instant, there we go. It happens again. Quack 2-0 start on the spawn. Here comes Nita, spray it down. It's still half, but you can't find the chain. Oh, but then with a Hunter Fury to the face and the jiggle beat from Serena. And this season, undefeated, Zipto Esports are your game changers. But
everyone strive to reach the peak. Zoe is here, participating in every frame, perfecting the view for every battle. From Seoul to the world, Zoe strives for perfection, knowing that every frame is crucial to victory. As the tournament rages on, Zoe stands with you.
Battle.
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 Every frame.
Every frame.
Every frame.
Every frame.
Every frame.
Staying humble cause I have to grow. Don't need no distractions, so they gotta go. In my flow, keeping hopes high. Gotta try and survive, this my life. So I strive to be the best, and I say that with my chest. Now I'm rising above my station, no limitations. When they assign me to win, I'm ready for graduation. Trained up, prepared for every situation. Don't be confused, just say congratulations. This is God-given, ain't no restrictions. They always talking but ain't got no diction. Every fairy with it, but I'm scary with it. You'll get buried in it, horror like I'm carrying it. On a mission, be the best, not like any of the rest. Got the goals, ain't got stress. I already made the cut and I already passed the test. Now you already passed the test. Now I'm rising above my station, no limitations. When they assign me to win, I'm ready for graduation. Trained up, prepared for every situation. Don't be confused, just say congratulations. It's time to deliver, sending shivers through your spine. Never give it up, never give it up. My mind is clear. I'm the winner, this is mine. Never give it up, never give it up. It's time to deliver, sending shivers through your spine. My mind is clear. I'm the winner, this is mine. Never give it up. Now I'm rising above my station, no limitations. When they assign me to win, I'm ready for graduation. Trained up, prepared for every situation. Don't be confused, just say congratulations. Never give it up. Now I'm rising above my station, no limitations. When they assign me to win, I'm ready for graduation. Trained up, prepared for every situation. Don't be confused, just say congratulations. It's time to deliver, sending shivers through your spine. Never give it up, never give it up. My mind is clear. I'm the winner, this is mine. Never give it up, never give it up. So I strive to be the best, and I say that with my chest. Ready right now, ready right now. Came for the win, gonna win hands down. This ain't a game, where's my motherfucking crown? Give it to me right now, let me grab it right now. Ready right now, ready right now. We don't ever lose, cause we write it right now. Push you in the face with a score right now. You don't like it where it is, come and see me, you a clown. Ready right now, ready right now. Ready right now, ready right now. Ready right now, ready, ready right now. Hey, ready right now. Ready right now. Ready right now, ready, 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 ready right now, ready right now, ready right now, come and see me, you a clown. Ready right now, ready right now, ready right now, come and see me, you a clown. Ready right now, ready right now, we came to win cause the winners hands down. Ready right now, ready right now, we came to win cause the winners hands down. Ready right now, ready right now. Came for the win, gonna win hands down. This ain't a game, where's my motherfucking crown? Give it to me right now, let me grab it right now. Ready right now, ready right now. We don't ever lose, cause we write it right now. Push you in the face with a score right now. You don't like it where it is, come and see me, you a clown. Ready right now, ready right now. Ready right now, ready right now. Ready right now, ready, ready right now. Hey, ready right now. Ready right now. Ready right now, ready, 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 ready right now. Ready, 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 ready right now. Ready, 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 ready right now. Ready right now. Ready, 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 ready right now.
My mind's at a different place. Hot trends don't make me chase. Too busy paving this way for you. My words have a different price. Exclusive, you can't subscribe. Save up if you want advice. You do. If you come at me, you better bring your A game. Step it up, step it up. If you think you got